gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thingamajig's Racing Channel. We are here, I'm Thingamajig, we are here for Friday night's live action, and that is with the world racing community. And we are right thick in the middle of their European Touring Car Cup Championship. And it's been a blinder. We've got lump and bump to read, so I don't have to make things up, and that makes life so much easier. So this is round 5, and what do we do first, regulations or the place? We're going to do the calendar, because it's round 5, Monza, no chicane, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is a Triple Crown race. 3 times this season they will race for a full 90 minutes with no breaks. Well, pit stops, but no rests. The legendary Temple of Speed returns to the WRC calendar, bringing its signature mix of long straights and high-speed chicanes. However, new for this season, Turn 1 is moved some several hundred meters down the track, meaning that the front straight is over 1 kilometer long. Monza demands precision braking and strong exits, with iconic corners like the Variante del Rettifilo, Ascari and Parabolica playing crucial roles in both defense and attack. Slipstream is key, making this a strategic battleground where races are often decided in the final laps. Jeez, there's more. While Ferrari isn't on the grid, the Tifosi will still be out in force, bringing their signature passion and energy to this historic circuit, a true test of raw speed and racecraft. Monza is set to deliver another unforgettable race in a revised layout. It's in a really long-winded way. It's old, it's good, and it's got no chicanes, and it's 90 minutes. Right then, now I'll tell you, I guess it's MJ that writes these things, and he has a way with the pen, doesn't he, ladies and gentlemen, we have to say. So, what are we watching? Thingamajig? It's the World Racing Community Season 7 European Touring Cars Cup, sponsored by Hankook. And the race regulations is the balance performance will be on, brake balance tuning will be allowed, tyres are at times 3, all compounds available, 2 compounds must be used, fuel is at times 2, refuel rate will be at times 7. Car class is the Group 2 car, choices are shown below. Grid starts with false start check, 1 hour practice session, 10 minute qualifying, 30 minute no, we're not doing any 30 minutes or 60 minute, we are doing a Triple Crown event that are still usual 90 minute race with a 10 minute qualifying, which we are fastly approaching. That's why I am talking like a true nutcase. Right, that's the cars. Hang on, you can see that it's blurry, but it's them. Oh, I'll read them out to you. Bloody hell, the work I have to go to. It's the Audi DTM RS5 Turbo. It's the GTR Nismo GT500 2016. It is the NSX Concept GT1 2016. It is the Lexus RCF GT500 2016. They are their car choices. Anything more? There is a standings, ladies and gentlemen, and I shall get to it. There we go. Standings. Technology, come on, don't fail me now. It's going to be tough for me to read, but stick with it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I think I can do this. At the top of the GT1 table is a Cole on 80 points. In second place is Bob, and he is on 75 points. Deviant is third and also on 75 points. Tommy is fourth and he's on 60 points. Then we have Chunky in fifth on 47 points. In the danger zone is Thunder, and he's on 46 points, only a point behind the Chunk. And then we have Autosport in seventh. He is on 40 points. Those boys have got to get racking. They've got to rack some points up and get out of the danger zone, or they'll end up down here in the GT2 table, ladies and gentlemen. And that has Faceless Boy at the top on 81 points. He's got Fusion in second on 79 points. MJ is third on 77 points. Tight stuff there, ladies and gentlemen. Adnap is fourth on 46 points. Then we have Garuda in fifth on 36 points. Reckless is sixth on 33 points. And Nitro has 1 point. Fusion is Autosport. No, Autosport's up there. Fusion in a Lexus. Was Tommy Roos raced as well? Why didn't I say? Oh, Tommy was fourth in the GT1 Championship. I know Fusion. I know. Is it Thunder? No, because Thunder's up there. Fusion. It's because they've got so many different names, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm old. I'm old and I'm tired. You know? What can a man do? It's not JC. I'm pretty sure it's not JC. Do you know what? It'll come to me at some point. There'll be an Lexus and I'll say, that's Fusion. It can't be Oliver, but Oliver wasn't in there. Maybe Fusion's Oliver. Maybe that is it. It's a mystery. Right then, in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, before we carry on, is Garuda saying, who's that handsome git in the corner? Just ignore him. It's a celebration of 200 subscribers. I'm hiding it as a thank you, but you know, like when you put a scarecrow out, a farmer puts a scarecrow out to try and scare away the crows. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a gimmick. It's something I didn't have to put a lot of effort into. Already had the camera because I had a PSVR on the PS4, and they sent me an adapter because when you upgraded, you got a free adapter. And I just thought, do you know what? We'll do it for a week, and then we're over it. Then we can get past it, and it's embarrassing anyway. So we've got the camera out of the way, we've got all the rules and the regulations out of the way. Let us concentrate, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into qualifying of what we have on our plates right now. Now, is this qualifying? It looks quite early doors, doesn't it? See, there's people still chatting, so I can't see it being qualifying. So Garuda, he's missed a couple of rounds. You know, I have made claim that the Welsh, when the sun is out, do like to go to the pub. But Garuda, it must be a bit rainy in Wales today because he's here racing with us. So hey, I'm sorry, man. I know he's a busy man. He's a busy man. Faceless boy is amongst us now. He has been categorized. He's been put into the GT2, but I think it's just for balance and numbers, and it looks like he will be getting a straight promotion right into GT1 class for next season. And next season, it's out the back. The cat is out the bag, and everyone knows about it if they're in the world of racing community world. If the Discord and Chunky Ribena, you follow Chunky Ribena on YouTube, and it phenomenal. Get yourself subscribed to Chunky Ribena and get on to the podcast because I think it's good. And he's got this great doing a lap thing. So I'm not going to tell you anymore because you're going to have to go and watch it. If I tell you all, then you'd be like, that's all right, I know now. So yes, next season, ladies and gentlemen, the cat is out of the bag, and we're not playing with balance of performance anymore. They've had enough. MJ is stamping his foot down, and he has said, no more are we going to have Nissans destroying the field. Although there is no Nissans, is there? Oh my word, I can't see Cole, Bob, or Deviant. Ah, there you go. Deviant in the pits, Cole's in the pits. They're keeping their cards close to their chests, ladies and gentlemen. So, what was I saying? Yeah, next season it's going to be a single series, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I'm covering it. I think I am. No one said you're not, so I'm assuming I am. I think that assumption, I think they always say, of course you are, when I say, do you want me to do it? And I'm like my wife who says no. Oh, don't. So yeah, next season, single series, ladies and gentlemen, and they're getting racy, ladies and gentlemen. They're getting bold. They're getting brave. I even said to MJ when he gave me a little. It was not a huge heads up. It was just a day, maybe or two before. But I was like, oh, interesting. They're taking the Red Bull Juniors around, ladies and gentlemen, in a kind of it's like a simulated Formula One race and championship. It's like there's going to be safety cars. There's going to be things happening. It's got a lot of working parts. It's brave, bold, and well, I've always felt Red Bull Juniors. I always thought they were very tricky to drive behind each other because of the dirty air. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right, we'll get on with this then. Because sorry, Rob's in the chat. It must be time for him to order his fish and chips, ladies and gentlemen. Friday night. Rob's settling back with doing some laps or practice at Goodwood, I would guess, and having a good chip cobby. Good evening, sir, does Rob say. Right, so here we go then. Round 5 of the World Racing Community. We're finally getting to it, and I've told you what's going. Yeah, I've told you everything. I've told you everything. You know it all now. You know everything I know. I've downloaded all of my information onto you all. So Garuda then he's back, ladies and gentlemen. Guess who's back? Back again. Garuda's back. Tell your friends. Garuda's back. Guess who's back? So Garuda's back and in the pits. In the Honda NSX, and Faceless Boy on the Honda NSX. And at the moment, we've got to say the Honda is looking like it's got an edge. It's got an edge. Rob in the chat saying, I'm going to be dipping in and out tonight because Stoke are playing and we need to win to make certain of staying up. Fingers crossed for you, man. I had kids and stopped following football, but I know the love of a local team, and I'm rooting for them. So the Hondas may be a cut above because it's looking like they're tidy in practice, ladies and gentlemen. Autosports fighting for every point. Every point counts in the Lexus at the moment. Trailing at the bottom of GT1 championship table. And I mean, there's no Bob, so there's more points there. So he's Chunky is there. Chunky, ladies and gentlemen, is hungry. He is hungry for a win. I can tell. I can just tell by the way he phrases a sentence in Discord that man is hungry and he wants a win, and he deserves a win. The races he has been here, he has been phenomenal, and he has given the Nissans a lot to think about. So yes, Chunky, although he does come a cropper, he's had a couple of moments with our man Tommy, so he's got to try and avoid Tommy on track, I think. Talking about Tommy Roo, here he goes, looking very tidy, very nice. Bit tigerish, isn't it? Rawr. And it's looking fast as well. Only 700s. The two Lexis looking good. Rob saying I used to work there years ago as well. I was a groundsman back in the day. Oh wow, there's a bit of everything there then. So Tommy Roo, I bet you look at it now and think place has gone to pot, isn't it? I bet it's not even close to how immaculate it was in your day. So Tommy Roo bringing it around the parabolica, and this ladies and gentlemen, this is what they're talking about with no chicane. This is going to be immense, coming out of the final corner and just flooring it. We'll do it in qualifying. It's fine. He did say there was a minute warning and I timed it horribly. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes to find out whom will start on pole position. And that, I don't know, it's a rolling start, I believe. I cannot remember if it's a rolling start or not. Wow, I do this every week, you know. You'd think I would think about it a little. So hang on a honestly can't remember. I do a lot, though, in all fairness. So, yeah, if they're starting halfway down, that's a big toe, is what I was alluding to. Whomever takes the lead or has pole position, or even, I suppose, from a standing start, they're going to be towing the guys down to the first corner. And I mean, the first corner is pretty flat as it is anyway. So it's going to be an interesting start. And now MJ's saying he has no softs, but he's been driving all season. Or is he talking about like a Formula 1 quote or something? He's on mediums. Oh dear. Is he in a different car then? No, that's the same car. Did he buy it? He's bought a brand new one. Look at him, he's money bags in it. What is he in? He's in the DTM, isn't it? Because it's got no miles on it, so he's obviously gone and bought a new one just for a new paint job, ladies and gentlemen. Money bags. Times are well on MJ's account. He must have been doing extremely well in the time trials and in the dailies, or he's just been grinding Le Mans over and over again. But he looks like he's got a fresh out of the box brand new Audi DTM, and they've only supplied, well, medium tyres with it seems. So you get who knows JC's in the pits for some reason. He's had enough of qualifying. Deviant at the moment in the Nissan. He's done his outlap, so we'll stick with this one. Oh, he's gone a little wide. Are they giving out penalties for going out there? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's all right again. These cars just too fast for this track. And you can see the Honda behind him of Garuda slinging Honda. Deviant, though, at the moment on a run. And it's quite a wild run. He's been out wide twice that we've seen as he brings it around and heading towards Parabolica. That's why it's the only one I remember, because it nearly sounds rude. If they'd named all the corners like some kind of rude, like innuendo, I'd remember all the corners, but... So Deviant then coming up to the line. How is it looking? Of course he's on pole. He's the first man, although that's... a 28.8 for Deviant. Tommy Rue has set a time. They're all setting times, and it's not as fast as... Thunder's gone faster. Why is he sitting in second when everyone's putting times in? He's having a bit of a silly Billy moment. So Thunder, third fastest. No, Adnap now goes second fastest. Haven't seen much from Adnap this season, and now he's raging hard in qualifying. Thunder fourth fastest. Tommy Rue in the Lexus fifth fastest. No, scrub that. Sixth fastest, because Cole has poled it. Cole has put it on pole by nearly a second. Deviant in second. Then we've got Adnap third. I don't know if JC's there. I don't think he's put a lap in, so I don't know why he's sitting in fourth. Fourth for Thunder. Tommy Rue is sixth. Autosport seventh. The Faceless Boy in eighth. Reckless in ninth, and he's picked up a huge penalty. Ninth's now gone to MJ. He's crossed the line with his medium tyres. Remember, he is limping through qualifying with the wrong tyre. He's not going to be using softs in the race unless he has time to buy some. Chunky picking up a penalty, and yet to set a competitive lap. And Garuda as well, on his way round, yet to set a competitive lap. So JC, well, why is he there? I honestly don't know what's going on with that, ladies and gentlemen. So we're with Garuda then for his lap. Chunky Ribena has put a lap in for ninth. I think we saw that. I think that came up because someone underneath him just put a time in. Yeah, it was Thunder. Thunder has gone second fastest ahead of Deviant, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching Garuda, though, try and plant it. Autosport goes faster. We'll have a flick through in a minute to see where everyone else is. Cole's gone into the pits. Is the tyre wear that bad? It looks not too bad. Looks like he can get a second or so's lap out of it. Maybe it's 1 second ahead. He thinks job's done. I am parking it for the day. So Garuda then, second fastest, ladies and gentlemen, half a second less away from the Nissan. So Garuda plants it, lovely lap there. I was half distracted. Thunder then down into third, Deviant fourth, Autosport fifth, Adnap is sixth at the moment. JC, he's not, oh, because of all the penalties. No, because he's got times. It is wackadoodle round there. Adnap's got a time. JC hasn't got a time, but it's just placing him. It's placing him in seventh. So Tommy Roo's seventh at the moment, provisionally. MJ, ninth, 29.7 last time around. He needs to find half a second to get ahead of the Lexus. And Chunky Ribena in the pits. Frustration for the Ribena. Changing his tyres. He has set a time, but it's nearly 3 seconds off of pole. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will not do for our man Chunky. Deviant at the moment, though, going fastest of all. Ahead of the Cull by fractions, milli-fractions, ladies and gentlemen. Cull's on an outlap. We saw him going in. Garuda, he's just coming around to end the lap, so we'll stick to see how he goes across the line. Did his fastest lap last time out. Oh, not quite this time. Thunder, let's have a watch of one of his runs in the Nissan. He's out wide there. A lot of dust. I don't think this lap's going to do anything for him. He's 7/10 off of pole and nearly 3/10 away from the Honda of Garuda ahead of him. Can he make that up? We saw him have a little offage, and we feel that he can. We know he can. We believe in you, Thunder. Deviant goes faster, extending his pole, ladies and gentlemen. Does Cull have an answer? He's out on an outlap at the moment. The Faceless Boy getting a time in. He's in one of those Swift Hondas, it seems. And Thunder, 7/10. It was good. It was good. Say he had an off. So Faceless Boy, where is our man Faceless Boy? In 10th at the moment. Deviant really has pulled a time out of his pocket here, hasn't he? They're really struggling to catch it. 500ths for Faceless Boy. Ooh, a little wide over the curb there, and that may have shot it. That might have blown the lot, ladies and gentlemen. He might have to go around again. We've only got 2 minutes left of qualifying, and it's looking very desperate out there for some of these guys. Ooh, someone had a spin there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not quite sure who. Cull does go pole. He has done it, ladies and gentlemen. And the Faceless Boy down on his own time. So Cull goes up and 2/10 ahead of his teammate Deviant, with Garuda in third in the Honda. Garuda getting purples though, ladies and gentlemen. Garuda on a hunt for pole position, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming up to a minute left of qualifying. Garuda is pushing. Can he keep it together over the curves? Absolutely he can. The Faceless Boy goes up to 6th fastest person on track, ladies and gentlemen. Provisional 6th for the Faceless Boy. We were watching him just now. JC goes faster. Can't see him in the top 8 though. We will have a oh no! Ladies and gentlemen, Garuda put it all on the line, and it just didn't come together. There was a pole there, ladies and gentlemen. There was a pole there, but Garuda just pushed his luck a little too much. So let's see how the field's looking. Cull is on pole. Deviant in second place at the moment. Garuda sitting third. Thunder, he's on an outlap. He's going to try and get another run done. Wowzers, lastminute.com. He's on a run though, so he gets through. Thunder on his final run. Autosport's 5th at the moment in the pits. The Faceless Boy is on a run as we speak. Chunky Ribena has managed to get the Audi up and into 7th place, but that will not be good enough for him. Adnap in 8th. He featured early in qualifying, but hasn't quite come back. They're all on their final laps. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Roo in 9th, Reckless 10th. We've got MJ in 11th with the JC, who we saw spinning in 12th place. And my good golly gosh, they're crossing the line and I'm not there with them, which is frustrating. Chunky, DeFaces Boys, just crossing the line. He doesn't go any faster. Chunky, there's people ahead of Chunky. It's Tommy Roo, ladies and gentlemen. 9th, Cole goes into the pits. JC does go faster, but we're not sure where yet. It's a messy, I know, it's messy, I apologise. So Tommy Roo then comes up to the line, goes faster, up to 6th. Chunky Ribena, does he have an answer? No. Oh, no, that's Faceless Boy. Where is Chunky? Oh, Chunky's gone up to 5th. He's just gone up to 5th, has he? You cheeky little monkey, I lost you there. So, wow, what a qualifying session, ladies and gentlemen. So the call on pole, Deviant in 2nd, Garuda is 3rd, Thunder is right there. He gets 4th place from Chunk. No, he was in 4th. He's just bettered his time a little bit. Chunky Ribena in 5th, ahead of Autosport 6th. Tommy Roo starts 7th. The Faceless Boy starting in 8th. Adnap starts 9th, 10th for Reckless, 11th is MJ with JC in 12th place. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a right treat. I don't think anyone's doing a lap at the moment, so it's just timing out for the guys. It's just doing a timeout, I think, 'cause there's no one running. We'll just look at sexy cars driving around. Ooh, that was a qualifying and a half, wasn't it? My good golly gosh. Oh, someone in the chat, sorry. The chat's a little bit behind. I might close it and put it up again. Oh, it's Carbon in the chat saying hello thingy. Why, hello, good sir. Hope you are well. I believe he is knocking around on GT7 somewhere. Add him as a friend. Carbon _dwarf_PS. He likes to see people's lap times. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We can have a look at those results now. Here we go then. It's the Nismos again. The Nissan's still a force to be reckoned with Cull on pole and Deviant in 2nd place. 2 tenths between them. Do we think we are going to get an amazing dogfight around Monza for 90 minutes betwixt the two Nissans? Fingers crossed. Garuda in the Honda, looming large, and I think he is faster than the Nissans, but we will have to see. He's starting in 3rd, with Thunder starting in 4th in his Nissan, sorry, swallowing. He's starting 4th, that's what she said, starting 4th in the Nissan. Chunky starting, oh, that was pleasant. This is it. This is why I don't want a camera. You don't see all of this. Wow, are they getting ready already? Thunder in 4th, Chunky's 5th, Autosport 6th, Tommy Roo 7th, DeFaces Boys 8th, Adnap starts 9th, Reckless starts 10th, MJ starts in 11th, and JC starts in 12th place. I was panicking, sorry. There was a lot of Oh my word. Yeah, it's the camera, I forget, so I'm there picking at myself and scratching and itching, and you're all there just staring, like thinking, that's disgusting. What is he doing now? Right, I think they're just having a quick debrief and buying tyres, possibly, before the race begins. And so we'll watch Thunder. He usually likes to do a display for us before the race, and I always appreciate it because it gives us something to look at, even though we've got more to look at. But hey, look up there, because that's where it's at. Whilst I enjoy my brew, if you don't mind, that is. So they're usually just sat there and they're just saying, don't hit each other, be gentlemanly. do you know, like, it's them people that say, well, what would Jesus do? They live their life by what would Jesus do. These guys say, what would Max not do? Do the opposite of what Max would do. Is that an acronym? Can we make an acronym out of that? Oh, in the chat, Chunky. Big up the word, Chunky Robbie, in the I wish I knew his song. Chunky. He's got a really cool theme tune. I'm gonna learn it. Memorize it. Chunky saying no ma'am. Yeah, we know what that's for. Dirk View saying hello, good evening. Hello, Dirk. Dirk saying would love to see how Ice Dirk would stack up in this lobby. They're tough cookies, my friend. Phaser popped over once to have a go, and he's not been back since. And I don't know. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Cull and Deviant in the Nissans, a front row lockout with Garuda in the Honda sitting in third, and we are buzzing here trackside waiting for the lights. They're on. It's go here at Monza, and it looks like Deviant getting the better start, ladies and gentlemen. Deviant off the line like a whippet, and the Cull now demoted to second place, and this is the tow game. This is the slipstream game. Garuda in third, but there's two piles. Chunky's going all alone around the outside. Autosports found the dust, the sand pit, and Chunky is really slipping it in there. Fourth place, but he looks like he's getting swamped. Oh no, it looks like we had a Honda. It's got to be Faceless Boy, because Garuda is still holding strong in third place, and Chunky Ribena now in fourth, and we got Tommy Roo up into fifth with Adnap as well following through in sixth. That's amazing. And MJ is up into seventh with a bad qualifier. These guys have thrown it through the field. Reckless is in eighth with Thunder, who was fourth on the grid, slipping down into ninth. Autosport we saw just touching the sand and nearly having a moment. JC trying to make his way through, and then we have Faceless Boy down in 12th, but it looks like he got collected by Thunder somewhere along the way. Cole's got himself ahead of the Deviant, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, and a second ahead. I mean, we will try, but he's probably missed it. Where is it? No, we might get it. Coming out of the chicane, ladies and gentlemen, picks up a oh, that's a penalty if ever I've seen one. How disappointing for Deviant. So Deviant there picking up a penalty, and Cull then inheriting the lead of the race. Chunky Ribena in third. He's made a move on Garuda, and Garuda now is smelling Audi exhaust fumes. Tommy Roo in fifth place, and Adnap is under pressure from MJ, who decides to go side by side into the chicane, and he wins out, ladies and gentlemen, on his medium tyres. Adnap is on the mediums. Tommy Roo also on the mediums. Garuda is on mediums, Chunky's on mediums, and it looks like, oh, Deviant, maybe that's why he had such a good start at the beginning. He has started on a set of softs, so he should be able to close in on a Cull and get it mixed up in it, bruv. Chunky Ribena, I told you, he thirsts for a win, ladies and gentlemen. And he is here for a win. Tommy Roo in fourth, Garuda slipping down and into fifth place with Adnap in sixth. Adnap having an absolutely cracker of a race. He's got back ahead of MJ, and MJ, I reckon, has picked up a penalty because he's got Thunder and Reckless all up and about him. Run, MJ, run, my friend. They're chasing you. You are in danger. So Thunder, who had a slip from grace, fourth place on the grid, and he fell back heavy, ladies and gentlemen. He is looking to make amends. We know he has the pace, and again they've caught up with Adnap. Adnap with his DRS wide open is not enough, and MJ flying by. What the hell fuel has MJ got in that one? He's put 3 Weetabix in it. But Adnap coming back. We are having a blinding race. Oh no, they both missed the chicane. They both missed the chicane with their racing shenanigans, and that has helped Reckless come up and into 6th place, and Adnap slips to 7th. Thunder gets up ahead of MJ, and you boys raced too hard, didn't you? Faceless Boy in 10th, closes in on them with the JC in 11th, and Autosport will be absolutely screaming in his helmet at the moment. The race is not going the way he would like it to go. The Cull leads, but Deviant closes in. He's 4/10. He was 4/10 last time, but he is the fastest man on track. Chunky Ribena in 3rd, and Tommy Rue ahead of Garuda, but it's a long race and Garuda is aware of that. Reckless claiming 6th place at the moment ahead of Adnap. And let's get on board with Adnap and see what this Audi's got, ladies and gentlemen, in a straight line. It doesn't look like it's closing that much in on the Nissan ahead, does it? It's dangerous drinking a brew on camera because of froth. Froth and moustaches do not mix, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's going fast though, is Adnap. He's getting purples, and in the braking zone he did seem to close heavily on the Nissan, so things are starting to cook. He's within the tow zone. He's within 8/10, so he'll be picking up a tow, hopefully, if he can stay with the Nissan. Oh, the Nissan off wide. The Nissan is off wide, ladies and gentlemen. Adnap is absolutely belting it, and he is going to come across a Reckless any second now. Right up and in his chuff into the braking zone. He would have liked to have completed the move before the corner, I imagine, and Reckless may just survive this in the Nissan, and Adnap still sniffing Nissans. Behind him, MJ is ahead of Thunder. Thunder looks like he's going for the move, though. He's made the move, but MJ's on the inside. MJ is on the inside, and he claims a corner, but whoa! Thunder trying to go all the way around the outside, and there's pit stops. Oh, MJ's got damage, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like the Faceless Boy with damage also. Yes, both of them damaged. It looks like the Faceless Boy and MJ may have had a collision. So Cull is, look at me standing here holding my cup because I wanted to drink it, and then racing happened. Deviant closing in even more. Just got to do the froth check, ladies and gents. Pull the old trousers up. If I'm wearing trousers, how would you know? So, Cull leads with Deviant in 2nd. Then we have Chunky Ribena in 3rd. The race is going well, but his nemesis, Tommy Rue, is only 7/10 behind, and that lets us, ladies and gentlemen, that has speed. It really does. What am I thinking of? So Tommy Rue, oh, he's out wide, ladies and gentlemen. Chunky Ribena may survive this just yet, but he's got to be on full pace because the Lexus is up and in his business, ladies and gentlemen. Garuda holding station now. Garuda, is he being really sensible here? Is he running a 90-minute race and not a 15-minute sprint? Because he started 3rd, he slipped behind Chunky, then slipped behind the Rue, but his pace is good, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm wondering, these Welsh can be canny with their strategies. If Garuda is strategizing already this early in the race. Cull and Deviant side by side, teammates fighting. In-house fighting, ladies and gentlemen. We love it. But Deviant, remember, on the soft tyres. And he'll be giving Cull a good pull at the moment, a good tow. And they're already 4 seconds up the road from Chunky Ribena. They really are racing on another dimension. So the Chunks He's pulled away from the Roo, so all is good in Chunky's camp at the moment. Garuda holding that 5th place. Reckless still ahead of Adnap. Adnap not able to make any inroads into Reckless at the moment. Reckless is on the soft tyre though. That will make it very difficult for Adnap. So the soft tyre on Reckless's car is helping him maintain the distance ahead of Adnap. Adnap's just going to have to sit this one out, ladies and gentlemen, and wait for those soft tyres to get slushy and horrible. Thunder at the moment on the medium tyres. He has managed to get no, because MJ had to pit, didn't he? The Faceless Boy, and MJ pitting the Faceless Boy out on a new set of medium tyres, full tank, with MJ following him on a set of hard tyres, ladies and gentlemen. Does he think he can just sit behind the Faceless Boy and pick up a toe? Oh, he's going too fast. He's gonna need to overtake him. And maybe the Faceless Boy is playing a strategical game. But these two guys down here duking it out as we speak. Deviant then trying to pull a gap out on the call. Chunky Ribena in 3rd place, again being hounded and harassed by Tommy Roo. Tommy Roo is coming for the Audi DTM driver. Reckless in 6th, still ahead of Adnap, with Thunder up into 8th place so far. Deviant is your fastest man of the lap of the race, as we watch Chunky trying as he can and might stay ahead of Tommy Roo's Lexus. It's 3/10 between them now, and you can feel there's a fight coming up between the two of them any second now into the braking zone. Tommy Roo up behind the Audi in the Parabolica, ready. He's readying himself, ladies and gentlemen, to make a move down this long straight. I am sure with a beautiful toe, the Lexus might just be able to jump the Audi into the first corner. And there he goes, he's having a look. Chunky staying to the inside. No, Chunky says, you shall not pass. And it is true. As it is spoken by the Chunk, it is ordained by the sim community. And Tommy Roo does not pass as they go through the chicane, and Chunky Ribena must be absolutely sweating buckets, ladies and gentlemen, sweating buckets with this kind of pressure that Tommy Roo is applying. Deviant 1.2 seconds ahead of his teammate. Chunky Ribena in 3rd, trying to fend off an insurging Tommy Roo. Tommy Roo taking no prisoners and is pushing as hard as he can in his Lexi. The fuel is, Tommy Roo's burning a bit more fuel than the Chunk at the moment. Garuda sitting pretty, although he doesn't seem to be conserving any more fuel than the Audi, but sitting in 5th, just waiting this race out. He knows endurance racing. He knows it takes its time. Reckless halfway through his tyres, but at the moment Adnap under pressure from Thunder's Nissan absolutely chomping at the bit and ready to eat up an Audi DTM right under his wing. And Thunder is looking feisty, ladies and gentlemen. He is looking racy. 4th on the grid, he qualified, and 4th, god damn it, he wants to finish. And Adnap at the moment is in his way. Adnap driving strong, because I don't think we're seeing him next season. He has volunteered, he's paid tribute. He's like, I pay tribute, like that chick that can shoot arrows. He's going to be the safety car driver, so he's going to be all alone, sat in the lobby waiting for a crash. So Adnap, safety car driver next season. I'll keep him company. I'll pretend he's here with me. I'll talk to him and just say you can't hear his voice, and then make out he's saying really, really terrible things about the other drivers. I'll be like, so over to you, Adnap. What do you think MJ's doing well at the moment? He's driving strong. He may be in last place, but he's got a plan. What was that? You think he's a what? And wow, Adnap, really? They're your true feelings? Whew, Adnap, that's strong. Okay. Yeah, no, that's enough. We've heard enough. Yeah, of course. Oof. So Deviant leads. Deviant's got a penalty though. Deviant has picked up a penalty, and the Cull is rubbing his hands. My God, I forgot about the camera. You saw me actually looking over at Adnap and chat to him. For God's sake, I hate this camera. I can't wait for it to be gone. I've got 2 more streams, ladies and gentlemen. I'm re-streaming the race that got interrupted on Wednesday evening, race 2, and then I've still got Sunday night's race, League 5 Sunday night, and it's been a busy week. And in England, we had lots of chocolate eggs. Chunky made a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Chunky's made a boo-boo, and Tommy Roo is through. Tommy Roo is through, and Chunky had to concede that one. He hit the chicane hard, and he got his car all kinds of squiggly, and now he had to let the Roo through. And Tommy Roo then up and into 3rd place. Can he pull away from the Chunk? Vodka Rob in the chat with a laughing face, and Vodka Rob saying, I didn't know you could do that with a safety car. Yeah, he's just going to sit in he's going to sit in the pit lane in a BMW safety car, and then when there's a crash he's going to head out onto track, and that'll be the only time we see him. I didn't know you could do it. Maybe he's starting the race, but he'll be at the back, and when they go off and race, he'll just drive around slowly and then go and park it into the pits. I imagine he's going to have to start the race from the back and then just drive around slowly for the first lap, and then park it into the pits until he is needed. So Tommy Roo, nearly a second away from Chunky Ribena. Garuda only a second adrift of these guys. And Vodka Rob saying, that's a cool idea though, yeah. Yeah, but some poor soul's got to sit, and they're saying there could be timed races. Like, so they could take up to 2 hours if there's a lot of stoppages and crashes. And the other problem is, they've only just got enough fuel to get to the end, so they can't really. They've got a fuel conserve. So Chunky pushing hard, picked up a half a second penalty. I'm telling you, go and watch. I told you I wasn't going to tell you about it. I told you I was going to send you over to Chunky's channel and watch his podcast, because MJ, you get to see MJ as well. You get to see MJ. He looks like he could be my son. I might have to ask where his mum was. Now, I'm not only playing MJ. I wouldn't dream of it. I wouldn't dream of it. So Deviant is in 1st place. Cull is in 2nd. But now Deviant's tyres are starting to wear thin, ladies and gentlemen. And Cull is closing in. Is this the time for Deviant? He's got a half a tank of fuel. He's still got some life in those tyres. A 29.0. He was pulling mid-28s in his prime. In his prime days, he was hitting mid-25s, but he's down into the 29s now. And the Cull definitely is closing in. Maybe not ready for a pit stop yet. You want to rinse those tyres a little longer, and we're only at lap 12. We're only 16 minutes into this race. So Vodka Rub saying it's a shame they don't have a safety car built into the game, really, like the F1 game. I haven't played an F1 game for ages, man. I must say, it turned into Call of Duty for me. It's just like remapping and reselling a full game every season. It's like, there's no need. Build a really good game and make it last 5 or 6 years, and just do DLC updates for new seasons, unpaid. Because it's not all about rinsing gamers. It's meant to be a community of love of gaming, and it's turned into a corporation whore. Let's milk those gaming nerds for every single penny that they're worth. It's a shock. So Deviant's picked up a penalty. Sorry. Where did that come from? Well, I just think the Call of Duties, F1 games, the yearly, every year games, they really do really grab my nads. They really do. They really grind my gears. They really grind my gears, you know. Give me a Worthies original. It's just no need for it this day and age. It really isn't. I mean, I play a game. Well, I was playing a game that's like. Well, I am. I've got Fallout 4 in my console. I'm smashing that out. don't need one of them every year, and it's still going strong 10 years later. So we've got, anyway, in the midst of my rant, Deviant and Cull are dicing. Oh, and Deviant's done a chunky. Deviant pulled a chunky there, and oh no, we've lost Autosport. What an absolute shame. Autosport has left the building, and that is devastating for his championship. It could be in the GT2 category next year, although he'll be looking for wins. The Cull then does take the lead from Deviant before Deviant paid the penalty. You know, when I said maybe he should have taken that pit stop, was it time for him to take a pit stop? This lap has been an absolute shocker for him, and it was time to take the pit stop, it seems. No, in all fairness, he did another lap with the 29.3, early 29s. So, you know, I was wrong. He had another lap. It's just the lap after he probably shouldn't have taken, because it's not gone all that well. Still 7.2 seconds ahead of Tommy Rue. Tommy Rue 29.1 that last time around. Chunky Ribena at 29.5, but he's got now Garuda closing in, who's done a 29.1, and Garuda looks like he's meaning business. These guys' tyres are absolutely fresh, bruv. And no, Deviant still goes round. He feels the tyres have still got something in them. In the chat then, Vodka Rob, yeah, the F1 game is a rip-off. It's not like they make it any better each year. If anything, it gets worse. No, well, that's what I always found. I got suckered in, my friend. Don't you worry. Being a huge F1 fan, I felt I needed the most up-to-date cars. I needed the newest tracks. And then I just thought, it doesn't seem as good as the last game. And then the next game comes out, and you're just thinking, are they even putting any effort? Oh, Deviant has lost it, ladies and gentlemen. Deviant has lost it. Tommy Rue only around the corner. Deviant, God, there was a great save. Oh, it's too late. Oh, it's too late. So, oh, it was a great save. The back end went, ladies and gentlemen, and he wrestled it back, and he got it back in a straight line, and he cracked on. And please, Deviant, go in them damn pits, will you not? Could you not? Oh, Tommy Rue 5 seconds behind. Deviant is absolutely struggling on those tyres. Tommy Rue is closing in, as is the chunk of Ribenas. And then Garuda in 5th. He was closing in on the chunk, but the chunk must have got wind of that and has pulled out the stops. And Garuda sliding off a little bit. Thunder up to 6th. He was 8th, so he's jumped Reckless. Reckless's tyres, though, are hurting. And the JC, oh, his tyres are in a bit of a better predicament than Reckless. Reckless trying to cling on to the tarmac. Oh, I thought he was going to come straight across. He could tell he wanted a pit stop, and JC was on his inside. And I have seen that before, ladies and gentlemen, where someone just comes across and thinks, hey, get out of my way, I need a pit stop. But no, Reckless thought about it, lifted, let JC through, and then came in for a fresh set of tyres. Faceless boy, we're only down to 10. We lost Autosport and MJ. Is that because of what I said about his mum? Sorry, MJ. I didn't mean it, honestly. I've never met her. I don't know who she is. Vodka Rob saying EA are great at killing games. Yeah, they were the ones, the corporate whores that I was talking about. They were the ones, and I haven't bought it for a couple of years now. I know, it's a real shame. It is a real shame, because it's and I don't understand why they can't add VR to it. It's that every bloody car looks the same. Like Gran Turismo, they've got what, 200 and God knows 400 odd cars. It's got to be, because it's got the huge storage. It takes up half of my PlayStation's memory bank. And Cole goes around, well, look, I'm not meant to be ranting, man. It's a 90-minute race. We've got lots to talk about. Do you know, someone did say in Discord, oh, what's Thingy going to do, talking about cars just going in a straight line for 90 minutes? And so far, I haven't spoken about the race once and just been ranting about everything and anything. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I know that's not what you're here for. The thoughts of Thingy. Thingy soapbox. My gosh. I've got to rein it in. So the Cull at the moment destroying all that come towards him. And the Rob, I was going to stay. You've been around chatting, so you're meant to be keeping an eye on Stoke, but he says Stoke's losing, if anyone's interested, ladies and gentlemen. That's a real shame, bro. Hopefully they'll come back. Still out there, not interested in pitting, and Tommy Roo isn't. 28.8 for Tommy Roo last time around, 29.3. So Deviant, when he's not half off the track, he can still do a solid lap time. But Tommy Roo is definitely closing in. The Chunk also closing in on them. Garuda as well. Then we've got Thunder. Thunder driving out of his skin. He wants fourth. He's not stopping for anything less, ladies and gentlemen. That man is only interested in one result today. He wants that fourth place back. I don't know what he did at the beginning of the race. He apologised for it to Faceless Boy. Deviant into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. Deviant into the pits. And I mean, he done well. He done well, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Roo picks up a penalty. Chunky Ribena will be happy about that. But Tommy Roo has steadily been pulling away from the Chunks. The Chunks mainly staying in the 29s. Tommy Roo's burning fuel. Chunky is not, ladies and gentlemen. Newsflash that the Chunk is fuel economizing. He is saving. He's thinking about the planet, ladies and gentlemen. He has gone green for this stint. Then we have Garuda in fourth, and Chunky's even got a little more fuel than the Garuda, and we've got Tommy Roo in second, and he's got the least fuel out of the lot of them, maybe him and Cole. Thunder on a push, less fuel than the guys ahead of him. JC, his tyres are screaming mercy. Let me be, let me go, man. Let me end it all. So the JC killing a set of tyres, and Adnap with a penalty. He's in 8th place, no pit stop that I can see. Lap 14 was a tough one. Lap 14 is harrowing, ladies and gentlemen, for our man Adnap. No damage though, lost a lot of time, but it doesn't look like he's picked up damage. I'm pretty sure he's not pitted. So who knows what adventure Adnap got up to on lap 14. Reckless, he's finally changed his tyres back out onto the mediums in 9th, and now he has to play the waiting game, but only half a tank of fuel, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting. I don't know if that's oh look, the Faceless Boy put hard tyres on. Oh yes, because him and MJ, they were going to go for the long hard run, I think, and see how far it takes them. Already 13 seconds behind Reckless, but regular 130s isn't bad, you know. That's similar to what they're doing up here. So maybe Dogface Boy is one to look out for. I'm not sure about Deviant's not Deviant, who was it? Reckless's choice there. A set of medium tyres. I think he could get a whole tank out of a set of medium tyres, but he's gone on half a tank of fuel. Half a tank of fuel with medium tyres. That's a strange choice. It's a strange choice from Reckless. We'll see how that plays out. I understand with soft tyres, because they might wear out halfway through your tank. Or maybe he just didn't put fuel on. Maybe he just changed. Maybe he just changed tyres and thought, screw it, I'm not putting fuel in. It's interesting, and until it unfolds, we don't know what his thinking is. Or he might have just pressed the button by accident and didn't fuel up. But he would have used more fuel than that. I'm pretty sure he was using his fuel up. Cole at the moment scraping the bottom of the barrel of the tank as they go around. Tommy Roo also. Chunky Ribena, plenty of fuel. Garuda as well, loads of fuel. Thunder, he has rinsed his tank, ladies and gentlemen. Now, is this a Nissan thing, an Lexus thing? The Audis, are they good on fuel as well as the Hondas? So Deviant, he's made his pit stop. He was in second, come out in 6th. He's waiting for everyone to make their pit stops. He has tanked up, ladies and gentlemen, filled up to the brim, and he's going long. He's going long. We're nearly half hour into this race already. We've had 2 casualties of the Monza. MJ not making it to the end again, ladies and gentlemen. And now JC into the bits. We knew his softs were absolutely dogged. He has filled up now. Is this where the Faceless Boy is going to start seeing people? He's coming down the start straight. JC's put a set of medium tyres on. He's going back on the track, and yes, Faceless Boy, it's working. It's working. He has seen someone in the race. It was worth putting the hard tyres on and going long. Reckless then. He's 15 seconds ahead of him, 17 seconds behind Adnap. Adnap not ready to make a pit stop just yet. Deviant's made his pit stop. He's heading towards Thunder, who is going to have to make a pit stop now. So Deviant's going to make a position there. Garuda looks okay to go again. Chunky looks okay to go. Tommy Roo has gone around, as has the Cull. And both of them look like they are needing pit stops pretty soon. The Thunder is in. Going on everyone except him. I keep wanting to use this hand and I'm looking like I'm giving it you some shoulder action here. Freaking camera. So Thunder. Adnap then gets a position. All that hard work that Thunder put in earlier in the race is coming unravelled, but that is the soft tyre way. Deviant in 5th. Thunder then back out in 7th ahead of Reckless. So he's made a position there, ladies and gentlemen. Great stuff from the Thunder. He is driving out of his skin today, ladies and gentlemen. And he really deserves more out of this race. But Adnap it up and into 6th at the moment, with Deviant in 5th, Garuda in 4th. No one is who's going to blink first. But Cull, Tommy Roo really pushing now. Now here we go. The Cull into the pits. Tommy Roo on vapors, ladies and gentlemen. He's on vapors at the moment. He's going to be sliding into that pit stop as well. And is Chunky going to go for another lap? Who's caught him up? Garuda, my gosh golly. Oh, is Chunky trying to rinse he's trying to lean out that fuel even more, isn't he, Chunky? And it looks like Garuda's just pulled the trigger and thought, no, I'm just going to burn the rest of what I've got on board. The Cull makes it out of the pit lane. And, I mean, he's 8 seconds behind the Garuda. Oh, this is a battle, ladies and gentlemen. This is Juicy Lucy. Chunky Ribena, he's no stranger to pressure. He had the Roo all up and in his business. This is where it fell apart for him, but he's held strong, ladies and gentlemen. The Chunky has survived the chicane, and he's pulled away a little bit from there from Garuda. Garuda might have to be a little careful. No, he's got fuel. He's got fuel for days, ladies and gentlemen. Well, for corners at least for this lap. I don't know if he could go another lap on that. The Cull back out. He's gone for medium tyres and Deviant on the medium tyres. So Deviant has used both compounds. The Cull, I do not believe, has. Has he? No, he was on mediums. Chunky's fuel has come on and Garuda has backed off somewhat. I wonder if he's just trying to ease off the fuel a little bit. Are they going to carry on round for another lap, or is this it for them? Are they into the pits? Who are they trying to jump? Oh, well, Adnap's a danger. Tommy Roo, isn't it? It's Tommy Roo that Chunky needs to get out ahead. Chunky carries on, Garuda goes in, and my word, Chunky is playing with the house's money, ladies and gentlemen. He really is going gambling with the Audi, the fuel on vapors, and he's trying to jump the Roo, who's in 6th place at the moment. Garuda, I believe maybe it's going to be close again. It's going to be close with the Roo, ladies and gentlemen. Adnap hasn't pitted yet. He should go by Garuda. No, Garuda's out. Garuda's out, way ahead. Way ahead. And that's Adnap, sorry, that's Garuda. Of Tommy Roo. That is surprising. Oh, I see what you've done there. So Garuda's only half filled, ladies and gentlemen. He's put soft tyres on. He is on a sprint. This is his fast time. Chunky Ribena in the lead, ladies and gentlemen. 12 seconds ahead of the Cull. He is trying to make that fuel last. And Overdrive in the chat, I think that's what is Thingy. Hey Thingy, this is officially the first Friday race I've quit on purpose. Hope you're having a better day than me. I'm so sorry, birds. That's I'm an Autosport. I'm sorry, my friend. It's you know, it's meant to relieve the stress, my friend, not get it worse. I'm looking down in the chat. You're there, aren't you? It's there to relieve the stress. So if it's stressful, then it's best not just to walk away. Chunky into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I don't race. I don't get stressed. I just stand here shouting about it like an idiot. And I never have a bad day. I never have a bad race. So the Cool retakes the lead. Deviant should get past the Chunks. Adnap should, but I tell you what, it's tight. Garuda and Chunky were very close on track. Tommy Roo seemed, oh yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but Garuda half filled, didn't he? If Chunky has filled, he's still racing with the Roo, and he's out ahead of the Roo, I believe. He's coming down the pit exit. The Roo's flying down the start straight, and yes, Chunky just about, ladies and gentlemen, got there. Unbelievable stuff. Tactical. Chunky Ribena smashing stint 1, ladies and gentlemen, and now he has the Roo, who has some nicely warmed up tyres, all up and in his business, and the Roo means business, ladies and gentlemen, with a capital B around the outside, and Chunky is having to defend. His tyres are cold. He's just getting into it. He's just trying to warm it up a little bit, and the Roo does not want to waste no time. He wants to get by. Oh, it looks like he's had to back off a little there. And Chunky has a breather, but the Roo in the tow, coming along straight as they come through. I don't know. I want to say Ascari, but I might be wrong. So the Roo then trying to find a tow off of Chunky. This is a battle, ladies and gentlemen. In the chat, MJ saying, insert if I speak Jose Mourinho meme. I might not know that one. Oh, now has finally got into the pits. He has got the best out of that tank, hasn't he? Out of everyone. Great stuff, Adnap. Will it add to your race? Reckless coming through. Reckless, though, I think we made a mistake with his fuel. Could be easy pickings for you, Mr. Knapp. In the chat, if I speak, I am in big trouble. Are you angry? Oh no, my friends. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's not nice. It's not nice when the race doesn't go your way. Things aren't great, and you're very frustrated. And you know you've got to give it that 24-hour cool down, haven't you? You've got to give it a 24-hour cool down. If you explode straight after a race, it's the amount of times I've messaged an organizer, poor soul like you, that goes through all the bother of organising these races, and little old me, narcissistic little me that the world revolves around, and I think everything is about me. At the end of the race, I'm not very happy, I got bumped. And it's just like, that's not his fault. It's not the person who organised it's fault. And I'm there saying, I'm going to leave. Big deal. There's 400 of you that will replace you. So yeah, I know, you're best off 24-hour cool down, because you never mean it afterwards. And you know it's not a big deal. So, yeah, you're right, MJ. Just, it's best to wait a while, then talk about it like big boys. Deviant then, ladies and gentlemen, we think he made a mistake with his fuel, but no, not Deviant, it was Reckless. Sorry, it's Reckless that made the mistake with his fuel. God, these cars that I said, there was chat that they all looked too similar, and I thought to myself, no, they've all got different coloured number plates, end plates and wing mirrors. That I won't get confused. There you go, round 5, I got confused, sorry. Reckless has gone the low fuel but medium tyres. Adnap is, where are we going? That's the wrong way. Adnap then, making his pit stop. He's put softs on and filled up. It's bizarre. Garuda was the one who half filled, and he hasn't even hardly used that tank. Chunky Ribena under pressure still, as Freddie Mercury and David Bowie once claimed. Chunky Ribena is now living that song. Fa-la-la-da, fa-la-li-li-lo, re-do, re-do. That's the song, honestly. I'm not joking. Look it up. That's what they sing. Fa-la-li-lo, fa-la-li-lo, re-do. I'm telling you. Am I lying though? Go and check it out. Spotify that bad boy. Under Pressure. Queen and Bowie. So Chunky then in 4th place, and it looks like the Roo is starting to come about him. He is starting to make inroads into the Chunk, and the Chunk is running a tactical race. He doesn't need this. I believe this is why he let the Roo go in the first stint. He knows he doesn't need to get involved in this. This is petty for him. Little spats of racing slow him down, and he's thinking of a bigger picture, ladies and gentlemen. Bigger picture. He has a plan. His name is Stan, and he will if he can. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time, ladies and gentlemen. So the Cull is leading by 5.6 seconds. Deviant is giving him a run for his money. But the Cull, it looks like he is on a better strategy. Garuda in 3rd in that Honda. He has created a little sprint race for himself within the race. He's on a side mission right now. And he's gone half fuel and soft tyres, so he's ticked the box of the 2 compounds. Cull's still only using 1 compound so far, and I believe the Chunk and the Roo also only using 1 compound so far. So Garuda has ticked off both compounds. He's getting purples, ladies and gentlemen. Deviant had the fastest lap. Oh, Deviant's done both compounds as well, sorry. So he's chasing after the Deviant, ladies and that didn't sound right, did he? Garuda's chasing the Deviant right now through the valleys. It's a weird name to call a sheep, I know. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't right. MJ, I'm giving you a virtual hug, man. A virtual hug, my friend. It seems like he's had a bad time, ladies and gentlemen. It's just all... Oh, no! Garuda, you sod! I wasn't paying attention! Oh, he's damaged it and everything! Oh, and Chunky and Tommy Roo comes by. Oh, well, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, he was risking it all anyway, wasn't he? With the short fuel and the speedy tyres. Man alive. So Garuda dropping it through the chicane. He was absolutely pelting, ladies and gentlemen. Last I saw, he didn't quite have purples, but flying ooh, a wobble off the curb and a cruel curb on the other side. It looked like he'd gathered her up and then hit that second curb, and then it was curtains. My good golly gosh, the man, he must... Garuda, I'm giving him out. Come here. Yeah, mate, I'm sorry. So, oh my God. Oh, that's simp time. In second, 7 seconds behind the Cull. And what will be between these two. There are no team orders. Deviant is racing for himself, and with no Bob, there are points here to grab. The Chunk wants a win, but it looks like it's a podium, and Tommy Roo is up for taking that away. Chunk, I believe, is a little close to the relegation zone, but at the moment, Thunder is having a fantastic race in 5th place. He's made his pit stop. He's ahead of Garuda because of Garuda's accident. Is Garuda continuing? Oh, he's been in. He's fixed whatever has ailed him, unless there's no damage. No, he's on an outlap. So Garuda, he's fixed it. He's ahead of Adnap now. Adnap's playing a very long race game. He went the longest in the first stint, and it may have cost him a bit of time, but in the longer scheme of things, then it'll come back to him. That's the theory. We're sciencing this one. JC in the background there, 8th place, not far away from Adnap. So Adnap has company from JC. And we are down to 9. Oh my gosh, who else has gone? The Faceless Boy is in the house. And, oh no. What a disaster. They're all going to be gone. We're going to be doing this race. It's just with Akil and Deviant. Oh my. So the Faceless Boy is in 9th. We've lost another driver. He's just been lapped by the Cole. And Deviant 8 seconds behind, trying to keep this race alive. Chunky and the Roo. The Roo's got a penalty. Chunky will be more than pleased. Thunder is only 4.8 seconds behind that battle in a very nippy Nissan. So Tommy Roo with a penalty. That will put Thunder back in the action. Garuda isn't still out of this one. There's still plenty to play for Garuda here, with Adnap in 7th, JC in 8th, and the Faceless Boy in 9th. Oh, he was braking for a corner. I thought, oh no, he's going slow. So someone else has left. I don't know. Someone else needed a hug. I don't know who you are. Oh, is it Reckless? Reckless has gone, hasn't he? There's a lot of these going around. Come on, Reckless. Bring it in. I'm sorry, bud. Right then. A moment for our fallen heroes, my ladies and gentlemen. It's a sad, sad day. Good golly, guys, what's going on? Let's settle down. So the Cole leading by 8 seconds. Deviant in 2nd place with the Chunky Ribena in 3rd, ahead of Tommy Roo, who's picked up a half a second penalty, and the Thunder is bringing the noise. Not that last lap though, 130.4. It's pretty poor. Pretty poor, Thunder. Come on. We've still got 45 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't know what to say. Only halfway, and we started with 12. We've lost 3. MJ, Autosport and Reckless have all passed by the way. And I don't know if Autosport and MJ are coming together, because MJ seemed he's a little bit thingy curse strikes again. What did I do? Oh, because of Garuda. I wasn't even paying attention to him though. I was hugging you, you sap. Oh, getting blamed for Garuda. Whilst giving the person who's blaming me for it, I was hugging at the time, saying they're there. My gosh, that's gaslighting. I'm sure it is. Deviant's ahead. What's going on? Good golly, my Miss Molly, and it's not going to get it, but what happened? No, he's already back. Oh my gosh. There's no damage on his car. There's no damage. Jeez Louise, what's happening? Deviant then, 1.3 seconds ahead, and I think Cole may have dropped it. And now this race is alive. Oh, I thought there was more chat, but I think it's just it catching up with stuff. So Deviant gets ahead, but I mean, does he have the pace? Does he have the pace, ladies and gentlemen? Ooh, 10 seconds Cole lost in that last lap. And who knows what he did? He went on a magical mystery tour, I think. And come out the other side behind Deviant. Chunky Ribena has lost his friend Tommy Roo, and Thunder is in the house. He's closing in on Tommy Roo. Tommy Roo, is it just a spate of penalties? Is he trying to ease off for fuel sakes? So many questions. So Thunder is closing in, and it's usually that time when I give you a break. I don't know how we're going to do this with the cam. I really don't. I don't know why I said that high pitched as well. Yeah, we usually just jump on board, don't we, halfway through and give you guys a bit of a break from moi. Because I can't imagine 90 minutes of listening to me jibber jabber is fun in any kind of way whatsoever. And with the added pain of me in the box. In the box is not a good thing either. In the chat then, MJ, you just don't, natter for the next 45 minutes. What do you mean? You want me to shut up? Oh no, I'm not sure what he's trying to say there. Oh, don't go for a break. Oh, right, yeah, I'm getting it. Just don't go for a... Hey, workers' rights, come on. I'm allowed a break. Crofty goes out for a quick fag, I'm sure of it. Cool then, still chasing down the Deviant. I'll try. I'll probably be hangry by the end. I'll start saying, oh, lap bloody 37. Or commentate like a pirate, like that was. Deviant then half a second. The call is closing in, ladies and gentlemen. After a small mistake, the call is on his way back. And Deviant, how's he going to play this one? Is it Playboy rules, which seems a bit strange? Is it Nissan rules? Is it papaya rules? Papaya rules. We'll call it papaya rules. That seems to be the fashionable thing to call it. So will papaya rules apply when the call reaches a Deviant? We'll see. I don't know. I thought he was going to close in or something. Chunky Ribena is sitting pretty ahead of Tommy Roo with the Thunder bringing it 2.7 seconds behind Tommy. Tommy, though, 28.5 last time around. Thunder at 28.8. Nothing in it between the two of them. Thunder pushing hard from a rough start at the beginning of the race. He has absolutely plucked away at it. Garuda, he's now done his... Oh, man, look, it didn't go well. He went in and fixed the blooming car. He didn't bother putting any more fuel in it, and his tyres are absolutely spanking. They're not even close to nearly being done. And he needs to go in again and pit. Oh, poor Garuda, it's not gone well. Can we not, MJ, can we not put some, like, sprint races for Garuda? Because he'd win them every time. For 15 minutes, he's absolutely prolific. Until he spins. Sorry, Garuda, it's not fair. It's not fair. I don't mean it. It's peace and love. Peace and love, remember? Peace and love. It's all peace and love. And that then, in 7, if you have to tell people it's peace and love, it's not peace and love, is it? It's passive aggressive. That's because MJ won't let me go and have a break, for God's sakes. Right then. So, cool, and Deviant absolutely smashing it. That was what I thought they were going to do the last lap. So Cool then goes through and takes that position from Deviant, but Deviant needs a pit stop where the Cool can keep on going. The Deviant's got a nice toll into the Parabolica. And is he going to sling it to... He's got another lap there, really, in all fairness, hasn't he? There's no urgency for a pit stop there. So, no, he carries on. Chunky Ribena in third. It's become a lonely race for him. He's used to having a shed load of pressure under him. And the Tommy Roo has backed off somewhat, I think. He's in the 28s again now, where Chunky's sitting comfortably low 29s. So... well, I say that, it's 28.7 now. He's coming back. So Tommy Roo, 29.4, and the Thunder at 28.8. Ooh. But Thunder is using his fuel up a lot more than the guys around him. And the forgotten man, Adnap, halfway through his fuel, over halfway through at least one of those 4 tyres. Ooh, going wide. Was it wide? I don't know. Looked wide. And Adnap then 30.2, but he's playing a different game at the moment. He's playing the longer game. He's trying to get the most out of the car without the least visits to the pit stop. And at the moment running in 6th place, some only 4 seconds ahead of JC. JC on a similar strategy. He went very long in the first stint. And 29.9 is just a little bit slightly faster than Adnap at the moment, and trying to close in the Lexus. Garuda trying to make something out of nothing. He's had another pit stop to replenish the fuel tank, and he's put another set of mediums on. And then he's got the audacity on a slow... Oh, that's just rubbing salt into the wound, where he's on his soft spins, it all goes wrong, goes back to a heavy tank of fuel and medium tyres, and then instantly starts putting purples in. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not what you need. 37 minutes remaining in this race. We've just hit the 53-minute mark. The Cull is leading in his Nissan ahead of Deviant, but it's a closer race than you would think. Deviant is absolutely giving him a run for his money. Chunky Ribena sitting in third after having oozes. I was trying to make a new word up. He's had a shed load of pressure from Tommy Roo and this man Garuda. In fourth, Tommy Roo. Fifth, Thunder. Absolutely awful start to the race. Fell right back from fourth place and has slowly just been chipping away at it. And he's got himself back up and into fifth. Adnap sixth, who is playing the long game. JC, who is following Adnap in his footsteps. Garuda was having an absolute blast, and it looked like almost certainly a podium position. Deviant's into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. Deviant is into the pits. Certain pole position for Garuda, but oh, he had a bit of a nightmare over the curbs, and it sent his car absolutely hurtling towards a meeting with the barrier. Cull then is leading. Chunky Ribena is up to second with Tommy Roo in third. Thunder up and into fourth place as Deviant now released and entering the racetrack. And Adnap some way behind Deviant there. Deviant onto a full tank of fuel and some medium tyres, sorry. Cull then, he's still got just under a quarter of a tank of fuel. His tyres are looking good. He's doing some good lap times. 19 seconds from the Chunk. The Chunk has steadily pulled away from Tommy Roo. And I mean, he's saved his fuel while he's doing it. I think Tommy Roo is a lot less fuel. Well, not a lot less, but a fair less. I wouldn't say a lot less, a fair less. You do that measurement. It's a hair past a freckle. So Chunky then, 5 seconds ahead of the Roo, and I think they're playing the save fuel game. Thunder is not playing the save fuel game. Thunder is burning fuel game. He wants positions, so he's going to be visiting the pits either this lap or the next, I imagine. And Deviant will be happy about that. They'll be back up and into fourth. No. Thunder stays out. Stays out. Fancies another lap, ladies and gents. Deviant in fifth with the Adnap. He's fairly used those tyres. Now, I wonder if he'll just put a dribble of fuel in and do another set of soft tyres. I'm not sure, because, I mean, the soft tyres is meant to be your fast stint. He's in the 29s now. He was 28s, I suppose. It's a fair stint. I mean, the fastest lap was 27.6, but Deviant really burnt through his fuel when he done that with the very first stint. JC into the pits then. He needed fuel, and that has continued on. Garuda, possibly to make up a position here with JC. Cull doing okay. Fuel's okay. Chunky Ribena rinsing out the Audi, top Audi driver as well, and he's doing it very good. We've got 3 different makes in the top 3, ladies and gentlemen. Say the bop's not even, but I mean 20 seconds to Chunky Ribena and Cull, but I think a lot of that is to do with the Cull. He's a bit special behind the wheel, and he's got a new wheel. This is him apparently in Discord, him saying, oh, I've got to get used to the new wheel, I'm going to be slow. So this is him slow, ladies and gents. Chunky Ribena, 20 seconds adrift. Well, 4 seconds. Thunder goes in, and Deviant will pick up another position. He was obviously in second place. That's where he's hoping to end up. Whereas I think Chunky is trying to cut out a pit stop and get ahead. I think that is how he thinks. I don't think he's going to work on Cull. Although Cull is pitting now and Chunky's still got a fair whack of fuel, I just don't think it's going to be enough. He's trying to do one less pit stop, I'm pretty sure. Who has pitted recently? Let's see if we can see what a pit stop costs. No, you need backhand front. So there we go. This is a better view. 35 and 54. Now I don't know if 35 was a mistake and that's why he went into the pits. I can't imagine it was. So it's about 15. Yes, I tell you what, it's quite a long pit stop, isn't it? Unless there was mistakes there. I'm not sure. Deviant, when did he pit? Yeah, 37 and 53. So it's a good 30 odd seconds. If Chunky Ribena can cut out a pit stop, that might be just enough. That might be just enough for a finger of fudge, ladies and gentlemen, to get himself ahead of the Cull. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. As the Cull puts a lap on JC on his way to the pit stop. And Chunky Ribena is on Mission Impossible at the moment. Oh, no, don't do that to me. MJ saying team orders is kill. And Carbon Dwarf saying curry, because today at work we discussed how lovely an Indian would be. And no, it's going to be cheese on toast when this is done. And MJ saying, next season we see who's where pace-wise. We have a spec series. If you haven't done the announcement, everything is in the DC. I did, and I told, no, I didn't. I told him a rough outline of what the new season is, MJ, and then I told him, but I'm not going to tell you specifics. I might have done though. Go and watch Chunky's. I was trying to divert everyone to go and watch Chunky's YouTube channel podcast, where MJ has a face reveal. And also, MJ, you may have missed me here saying I could be his dad. So I wonder where his mum was 20 odd years ago. And then I apologised because I didn't want to say that I with your mum. But she was great. No, we didn't. You're not my son. Deviant in third place. See, you brought this on yourself. I've gone over an hour of talking and now it's becoming dribble. Tommy Roo is in. I'm leaning against the table. I'm burnt. So Chunky Ribena is in the lead. Now Chunky Ribena, we believe, is trying to cut out a pit stop altogether. Now the Cull has gone to the soft tyre. He has filled up. We have 30 minutes of racing, ladies and gentlemen, and we believe a full tank can get us to 30 minutes if we don't burn it. So which is Cull going to do? Is he just going to absolutely trounce it? Is he going to try and make this last all the way to the flag? Chunky Ribena, I mean, he can't. He's not missed out a pit stop because Chunky will have to stop before the end of the race. And he's got to hope that the Cull is going to stop before the end of the race. But a whole tank of... Those tyres might not make it, though. But he might just drive on the rims. Just take the rims all the way home. It's exciting, ladies and gentlemen. This is endurance racing. It might not be wheel to wheel, might not be door to door. It is the thinking man's sport, ladies and gentlemen. It's a game of chess at 200 miles an hour. And Chunky at the moment is trying to maneuver his queen to box Cull in. Is that a chess term? Can you box someone in? You do a castle, pawn. Who knows? Someone will. So Deviant, well, let's not forget about Deviant as well. I mean, Cull made one mistake and Deviant was there to pick up the pieces. Deviant might be running to the end as well. He's only 8 seconds behind the Cull, and Chunky Ribena's not running to the end. He's going to have to pit. He's going to end up behind these guys. Tommy Roo has made his pit stop, but he's short-filled. He has short-filled, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for a strong... He's doing a Garuda, and we saw what happened to Garuda. So that's a worry. That is concerning. He has taken the fastest lap of the race. Oh my word, there's so many moving parts, ladies and gentlemen. Chunky Ribena, is he just going to short fill? Maybe that's what he's trying to do, go late and later and later, so then he can short fill and get a shorter pit stop. Cull, maybe he's given up on the Cull. I honestly thought he was trying to cut a pit stop out, but I don't think you can now. I think Cull's made all the pit stops and you've still got to make one. Deviant, he has burnt through his fuel, so he, touch and go if that fuel's going to get to the end. The Roo in fourth. He is going hard, ladies and gentlemen. He has gone to plan F in the Ferrari handbook. He's going all in. to try and get a jump on Chunky Ribena, but he will have to make another pit stop before the end of the race. So his fastest laps have got to add up to about 30-second gain. And I mean, the 27.4 is a strong way of doing it, but he's got to do that lap after lap after lap up until his pit stop, and hope Chunky's laps dip a little bit. Chunky at the moment 29, so it's 2 seconds slower. I don't know. This race is quizzical. It's amazing. Thunder also trying to claim a position up there. He hasn't got enough fuel to get to the end, I don't believe. He's going to make another pit stop. Garuda also may have to make another pit stop. I may have got this all wrong. Now, Adnap, I believe he might be running to the end. I think he can. And there's guys ahead of him that are going to make pit stops. Garuda might be in for a shout on Thunder, and oh, Thunder might be too far. Thunder is tight. It's tight, I reckon. If Thunder has to make another pit stop, well, he does, and Garuda doesn't. It's a shout at 5th place here. Tommy Roo will have to make another pit stop, but he's going to go faster. Oh man, the camera! You're going to have to watch. You have to watch me trying to work things out. I must be gurning like. So I shouldn't try and work it out. I should just let the race flow and talk about it as it happens, instead of trying to predestine what's going to happen, just so I can have a little chuffy and say, I know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. The Chunk then at the moment leads the race. The fuel is flashing. I don't think he's used the soft tyres either. I'm not sure, but I don't think he's ventured onto another compound as of yet. The call now is ticked the box on compounds. This is his second differing compound. You have to use two different. It's not like just two tyres. It's differing compounds between the softs, the mediums, and the hards. So the call at the moment has ticked all the boxes. He's hoping to go all the way to the end. There's 25 minutes left of the race, but he's already put them on at 30 minutes, and he's nearly used a quarter of a tank up. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Come on, help me out. And MJ saying beautiful. I think that was me trying to say I'm trying to send everyone to Chunky's. Yeah, well, they discuss it. It's worth going over and looking about the next series, Formula X. It's called. It's single seaters. It's in the Red Bulls, but the finer details. And I've dropped hints about the safety car and Adnap volunteering to drive it. So I've dropped teasers. I'm dropping them all over the place. But you really want to know the ins and the outs. I suggest you go to see Chunky Ribena's. Chunky Ribena's into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. This could be his last and final. Well, it's got to be his last final pit stop. I guess he's going to put the soft tyres on. I don't think Cole's going to have to pit again. I don't think Cole is going to have to pit. Deviant is very tight. It's very tight for Deviant. Tommy Roo for sure, but yeah, he's not used much of that half a tank up in the time he's been out. Oh, Chunky Ribena, what go on? He's got, so that must be how much fuel you need to get to the end. 3/4 of a tank. Cole's got 3/4. Deviant does not. Tommy Roo certainly does not. Chunky does. Thunder does not. Garuda does not. Adnap does. JC, you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a Oracle baby's right round, right round. So, JC, giving it a bit of dead or alive out there. Do you want to see it? Why not? Sorry, JC. Oh, maybe we can't. Maybe we've used all our replays up. No. You're lucky, JC. We caught the end of it anyway, didn't we? And then the Faceless Boy, tough race for the Faceless Boy, got taken into the Shadow Realm in the first, second corner, possibly. It was early doors, so JC into the pits. That was Andy. He wasn't that far away from the pits, was he? So Cole then, going all the way to the end. Deviant possibly needing to make a pit stop. Oh, I thought he lost the car. How did he save that, ladies and gentlemen? That car was facing the barrier. and he pulled that one back. My good golly gosh. Look at Tommy Roo fly, ladies and gentlemen. 27s across the board. Tommy Roo's not messing about. He's put them soft tyres on, and I tell you what, he's not burning the fuel like I thought he was. We are nearly down to just under 22 minutes of racing, and Tommy Roo somehow isn't destroying his fuel tank. I don't think he's got enough fuel to get to the end, but it isn't as bad as I thought it was. I thought he would be like virtually out of fuel already, but he's not. It's going well. Chunky Ribena onto the soft tyre, heading all into the business of, oh no, he's picked up a penalty. He's fighting Tommy Roo, and he could possibly be fighting Deviant if Deviant needs to make another pit stop. He was with Garuda, but Garuda had an incident, and now he is just trying to pick up something out of this race. Thunder qualified 4th and ended up virtually at the back on the first lap. He has had an amazing comeback in this race. In his Nissan, he has plucked away, ladies and gentlemen. Pluck, 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 each lap, each and every lap. He has been digging deep and heading on. Garuda, oh, here we go. Deviant into the pits. Into the pits. Chunky Ribena then goes up and holds his podium position. He'll be wanted. That's early, isn't it? That's early from Deviant, no? He's got onto mediums, and he's put a lot of fuel in. I suppose that's about, no, it's, I mean, now I don't know. So Deviant out. Oh, he's on soft. Sorry, my mistake. It's because they don't change it until it comes to the end of the pit lane. Yeah, it seemed absurd that he was going to put mediums on. So yeah, Deviant, soft tyres, 8 seconds behind Thunder. Mission accepted, ladies and gentlemen. He is gonna absolutely burn it. He's going for gold. Now then, Tommy Roo is the next hurdle for our hero, Chunky Ribena. The Cull has absolutely destroyed today. No one can hold a torch to that man. Tommy Roo is on a push. He's doing a Schumacher-esque stint. Qualifiers every single lap, and he's not done bad. It's 27s all the way up until that final lap, which is 28.3. Now he's got Chunky Ribena out on a soft set of tyres. Chunky did a 29 last time around, and my good golly, it's a showdown between Tommy Roo and Chunky Ribena, and they're both on differing strategies, but they should collide by the end of the race. It's going to be beautiful. Thunder is now up and into 4th. He's ahead of Deviant. I didn't notice that in the pits, but Thunder will have to make another stop. Let's not get too excited about that. And Garuda, I assume, is going to make another stop, and Adnap should, but oh, I don't know, because Thunder now is even further away from Garuda. He was 20 seconds ahead of Garuda. Garuda was 9 seconds ahead of Adnap. We think it's about 30 seconds for a pit stop, but they won't need all the fuel. So I don't think Adnap can jump the Thunder, but he's looking good to get Garuda on Garuda's pit stops. JC, oh, it's just getting worse for JC, and the Faceless Boy then may pick up another position. I mean, I said he's driving at the back. He's 3 positions higher than he was at the beginning of the race, so I mean, it's not all bad, is it? There was 12 people here, and now he's 9th, because there's only 9. The Cull leads with Tommy Roo in 2nd place. The Chunk in 3rd. And the Thunder in 4th. So, oh, yellow flag. Is there a spin? Oh, yeah, that might be JC. Yeah, he's just cute. He's just waiting for the crowd to go by. So it's all about Tommy Roo's pit stop. Oh, Chunky might catch him up on track. 28.4. Tommy Roo doing a 29.2. So the Chunks, he might not be even waiting for pit stops. He might not be wanting to take the chance that Tommy Roo has to make another stop. Looks like he's going to try and go for him on track. Yeah. Thunder then, the fuel is flashing. Deviant, be very happy about that. Garuda, I don't know, because I think he's going to have to make a pit stop as well. And Adnap, I think, is too far back from Thunder to be able to claim the position. So Thunder prepping, his team prepping, they're out in the pits. They're getting ready to receive him. We are down to just under 17 minutes of racing, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an absolutely cracking race, you've got to say. You've got to say it's been intriguing, it's been interesting, and we've had some blooming great racing as well along with it. What more can you ask? What more can you ask for? What do you want from MJ? Not me, I'll just talk about it. So Cole goes across the line with Tommy Aru in second place. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, into the pits. Chunky only 7 seconds behind, but now Chunky is going to be the chased. He goes from being the chaser to being the chased. What is more uncomfortable? Thunder even decides not to go into the pits yet. He's cracking on for a bit longer, which gives Tommy Roo more hurdles, although Thunder probably will be in the pits before Tommy Roo comes across him. Deviant will be looking to try and get in there, and here comes Tommy Roo against Deviant. Deviant is ahead of the Roo, and I tell you what, the Roo has turned this one around nicely. I need to close in on Deviant, only 1.4 seconds behind. They're both equal status. Deviant's tyres are nicely bedded in and warm. MJ's, it's why we're your favourite community, duh. And Deviant and Tommy Roo, absolutely, I said they'd come. Oh no, Deviant's picked up a huge penalty. I thought I saw something amiss in the chicane, and it looks like Deviant has done a little cutting, ladies and gentlemen, and Tommy Roo will be grinning from ear to ear. Unbelievable stuff. Thunder still to make a pit stop. The Cole's in. The Cole's into the pits. The Cole is into the pits, ladies and gentlemen, and my head is gonna explode. What go on? Why is he pitted? He had enough fuel, surely. Maybe he thought the tyres weren't enough. Chunky's coming up to the pit lane. The Cole is back out. He's calculated it perfectly. Or has he? Yes, he's out on track. He's out on track. He's ahead of the Chunks, but he's given Chunks half a whisper, half a little bit of a peek. He has seen a little gusset, and he's trying to get in there. My good golly gosh. So Chunky 2.8 seconds behind the Cole. He didn't quite, he wanted to get, and the Cole's picked up a penalty. We are in for a grand crescendo, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to get fruity. Deviant is up to third. Tommy Roo, Garuda, who's pitted? Thunder is pitted. Thunder is pitted, Garuda's ahead. Is Garuda trying to get that tank all the way to the end in the Honda? We said he couldn't do it, and that didn't jump any of them so far, because Garuda hasn't pitted yet. And the Faces boys. So we're down to 8. Oh, JC's left. JC has left the building. Oh. Come on, JC. I'm sorry, mate. Come on, bring it in. Bring it in, bud. Yeah. God, that's a lot of hugging. Say that like physical contact. So the Cole then is leading the way with Chunky Ribena chasing him down. And it's a tease. It's a tease, ladies and gentlemen, for the Chunk. And the Cole is he just waved his tail feathers. That's all it was. Flirting, ladies and gentlemen. The Cole is flirting with Chunky Ribena. Deviant into third, but the Tommy is hot on his heels. Can I speak, sir? Please. Gosh. So, Deviant then. Oh, what a race. 1 and 2. 4 seconds apart. I mean, Cole is absolutely landing, isn't he? He's landing it and not giving Chunky much of an opportunity. He's had that penalty as well. He's paid the penalty and he's pulled out time on the Chunks. That is something special, ladies and gentlemen. Deviant coming out just ahead of the Roo, but the Roo don't play, and he is closing in, ladies and gentlemen, on board with Tommy Roo as we chase down a podium position. This is what it feels like in the world racing community, with an hour and 18 minutes into a race, and there's 12 minutes left on the clock, and you can see a podium. You are 3/10 away from a podium right in front of your very eyes. Garuda is still yet to pit. What he's driving that car on dreams and wishes, because it ain't fuel. It ain't fuel. It's dreams and wishes that car is moving by. Tommy Roo then closing in to within 2/10 of a second, and Deviant might have to make his Nissan a little wide. What's it say on the back of that wing? Subscribe to Thingamajig. Well, hey, if it says it, you should. That's why we've got the bloody camera, because you lot keep subscribing. Unsubscribe, maybe. We'll start a new movement. Let's see how quick we can drop those subs. Make YouTube think I've cancelled me because I've done something absolutely horrific, because all my subs dropped in one day. Who knows? We can try something. The next gimmick I'm thinking of. So Garuda does pit. I can't come out of this, can I? Oh, the door was open, but Tommy Roo, he just had to brake, and that's unfortunate. So Deviant, he's not even defending Deviant. He's not even closing those doors. He knows Tommy Roo's too far back to make the move stick. Tommy Roo just waiting it out. He knows the time will come. The time will come, ladies and gentlemen. Chunky Ribena, meanwhile, lost another 2.5 seconds to the Cull. The Cull has taken it into the 26s. You sod. You goddamn sod, you. God damn you. And I don't mean to be blasphemy. I try not to bring that in. That's why I say good golly and stuff, because people don't want to hear that. But god damn you, Cole. 26-7. That is a shocker. Chunky Ribena, 27-9 last time around. Tommy Roo and Deviant, absolutely. Oh, Deviant's got a second penalty. And that was what Tommy Roo, all he had to wait for, ladies and gentlemen. He knew Deviant was going to get that penalty because he is a clairvoyant. That's his job. So Tommy Roo is a gypsy, palm reading, speedy mofo. So Tommy Roo absolutely landing the killer blow there for Deviant, and Nissan will be all of a sunder. They're used to having a top 3 lockout, and Bob not even turning in. He was tired. If you wanted to know, oh Bob, come here, Bob. Bless you, tired boy. Come here. Oh, tired. Bob not even showing up. I'm sorry, Bob. Yeah, of course. It's just a game. It's not real life, is it? You don't get paid to do it. No one's expecting you to show up. I'm being a little naughty today because someone didn't let me go and have a break. Oh, did Tommy Roo kick up some dust? But Deviant still has a 1-second penalty, so Tommy Roo can kick up all the dusty lights. Chunky Ribena at the moment praying and hoping something goes wrong in that Nissan. But Chunky Ribena, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the closest he's got all season so far to touching gold. It's a great drive from our man Chunky. We salute you, sir. Tommy Roo in third. Deviant now slipping back. Now he's paid that penalty. Thunder in 5th place. He got the pit and got back out ahead of Adnap. Yeah, we knew that. And Garuda does slip behind Adnap after the pit stop. Poor Garuda. It was definitely a podium, wasn't it? A podium was on the cards for our man Garuda. But it's just a little bit out of grip. The curbs, my friend, it's the curbs, I promise you. 8th place for DeFaces Boy, absolutely walk in the park, hardly seen any other cars, and he's gained 4 positions. He's got to be one of the biggest gains in this race, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe no, because Thunder's done an absolute slapping job. He slapped. Cool then, we're down to 7.5 minutes of this race. And it has been an absolute humdinger. One to mark in the books. Chunky Ribena up to 2nd What a race. He's had to tactically, he's had to use a big brain move. He's had to get the resources. He's pulled in all the AIs in the world for discussion on his strategy. And he has formulated the perfect strategy. And if it wasn't for Cole's goddamn super pace, this one had Chunky Ribena written all over it. Great drive, great drive. Tommy Rue absolutely planting that Lexus. Had the fastest lap for a short while and has done nothing but greatness today and drove a perfect race. Deviant in fourth has done what he can do, but the tyres, the soft tyres, has been a killer for him. He wore through them quite early and he stayed out. Remember, he stayed out a lap, 2 laps too long in his first stint. I think it put him on the back foot here. Now he's feeling that pain. Thunder, 17 seconds behind fourth. It's not going to happen for him. I know that's what his aim would have been after qualifying fourth. He would have liked to have finished fourth, but he's done an amazing job anyway. Besides that, Adnap in sixth, and then he's played the long game today. Tried to do as little pit stops as possible. I think he's only done 2 pit stops this whole race, possibly. So that's amazing from he's Norwegian driver. I didn't know whether or not to do MJ a favour because I've heard MJ likes to say Denmark. Watch the Chunky stream. You'll get that. You'll get that reference. I should have said it. Should have said Denmark and say you have to watch the Chunky stream to get the reference. God damn it, I'm really bad at this promotion thing. Anyway, cool. 10 seconds to the lead. 5 minutes left of this race, and it's looking like Cole is going to get another win, full points, and he's walking this one. Who out there feels they're faster than our man the Cole? Come forward, warriors. Take on our gladiator. He's our gladiator. So Cole laying everyone to waste. The Chunk, it's probably not a race he should have got in the top 3, in all fairness. That Audi has not looked as fast as the Lexus or the Nissan. So Chunky punching above his weight, ladies and gentlemen, and getting a second place out of this race. There's not really... Oh, Deviant's coming back at Tommy Rue. Tommy Rue at 30.0 last time around, with Deviant doing a 28.4. The racing is not finished here between Deviant and Tommy Rue. Thunder is pretty much all alone in 5th. Adnap is 9 seconds ahead of Garuda. Garuda on a fresh set of softs, but I feel like we're running out the time for anything to happen to that. And the Faces Boy, I think, is a lap down. So the closest race we've got is Deviant on Tommy Rue. Deviant wants that podium back, and that would do a huge favour to a couple of them in the championship. Tommy Rue has been scoring well lately, so I think if Deviant can get ahead of Chunky, Deviant can get ahead of Tommy Rue, that will do Chunky a big favour, wouldn't it, in the tables? Oh, look at that, I've still got the tables up. How helpful is that? Let's have a quick look, shall we? So Deviant's 3rd in the championship. Come on. No thanks. Deviant's 3rd in the championship on 75 points. Chunky's 5th in the championship on 47 points. Tommy's ahead of Chunky on 60 points. So it'll help him if Deviant can get by Tommy Rue, but Tommy Rue does look like he's pulling away again now, and Deviant may have burnt out his tyres. Just under 3 minutes left of racing, ladies and gentlemen. Deviant going in for another pop at the Rue, and Tommy Rue under threat as the race comes to its end. Yeah, look at it, nothing between them, 0.3 of a second, and Deviant fancies it. Tommy Rue Maybe he's concerned about fuel. We've got 1 or 2 laps left of this race. His fuel should be fine. So Deviant just a little bit faster. 29.0 from Tommy Roo last time around. Deviant doing a 28.4. Deviant getting purples. My good golly and gosh. As Deviant starting to take a very close look at the rear derriere of Tommy Roo. Tommy Roo at the moment in a podium position. Cull is destroying it. He's absolutely destroying it out there. Coming up to the final corner. I'd say to start his final lap, but he might get another lap around. He might be so fast he gets an extra lap more than everyone else, which is unfair because he's had to use more fuel than them. So the Cull then, no, that's all right. He comes across the line, possibly for his final lap. It's going to be tight. Chunky Ribena, his fuel is flashing, but he should be okay. He's used those tyres up, but Tommy Roo too far back, and also tyres, fuel is flashing. Deviant's got the fuel, but it looks like he must have picked up a penalty because he's dropped back quite a bit from Tommy Roo now. And Thunder in 5th. I don't think he can make an impression on anyone. Garuda has pulled Adnap in 3 seconds there. So Garuda does fancy his chances from 9 seconds down to 6 seconds, but still, there's a lot to pull in. Deviant, 4 seconds now from Tommy Roo. Tommy Roo really pulling away from Deviant. His tyres must be just totally shot. Cull cruising, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 14.5 seconds in his pocket. He's on his final lap, and he's going to take another win in the European Touring Cars Cup. Tommy Roo picking up a penalty. If only Deviant could have stayed with him. That might turn into a second. No, I think the penalty line is before. It is between now and the final flag. So he'll pay that penalty on track. Possibly? Yes, it's coming up now. But Deviant just too far back in the end. The final lap thing is back. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Cull takes the win. Fantastic drive with Chunky Ribena coming home in second spot. What a drive for the Chunks. Great stuff. Second place. Beautiful. Well done, my friend. Tommy Roo, a great podium there. Beating Deviant out. Fantastic stuff from the Roo. Third place. Deviant in 4th, with Thunder coming home in 5th. Great drive from Thunder. Great drive from Deviant as well. I'm saying about all of them, for heaven's sakes. Thunder as well, though. Great drive from his shenanigans on the first lap. Has pulled it back up into 5th. Great stuff. Adnap 6th, and it looks like he's gonna stay ahead of Garuda, and I'm pretty sure he only made 2 stops. So great drive from Adnap. True endurance drive there. Garuda comes home in 7th. Could have been a podium, I think, unfortunately for him. And Faceless Boy, he's dealt with what he's had to deal with. What laps were there? He's on 59. We did 61 in the end. There you go, just in case you wondered. And there you go, Faceless Boy across the line to take 8th place, which is not bad. Wowzers, ladies and gentlemen, there we go again. It is the Cull that takes the win. Amazing stuff. Let us grab, where's the replay? Schnizzle, my nizzle. It's not even letting me have a replay. Where is that? Event? No. Oh dear. I don't know what picture we're going to get then. I'm going to have to ask the group to do me a picture. So Cull takes the win, ladies and gentlemen. Chunky Ribena in 2nd. Tommy Roo comes home in 3rd place, with Deviant in 4th, Thunder in 5th, Adnap 6th, Garuda in 7th, Faceless Boy in 8th. Reckless comes home in 9th, MJ in 10th, Autosport 11th, and JC in 12th. But those last 4 are all DNFs. And Chunky Ribena saying that was painful. Chunky Ribena saying numb arm and foot cramp. Well, it was a long race, man. You've done a superb job and took a lot of pressure. I can't believe I haven't got a replay. That's really rough. we'll work it out. I'll ask the community if anyone's got a snap I can use. Okay then. Well, I'll leave that up there, and we'll start wrapping it up. Thank you very much. Round 5 going on to round 6 next Friday. You know where to be, you know what to do, and you know how to do it by now, surely. The calendar says next race, dun, 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 is a Lago Maggiore full, ladies and gentlemen. So do not miss a single second of that. Chunky in the chat saying the 2 laps before cool stop lost around 3 secs. Would have been closer. Oh, that's racing though, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? That is how it goes. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed that. That was fantastic stuff. Like I said, the camera thing is just for saying thank you for 200 subs, or just for me to show acknowledgement of 200 subs, because I do appreciate it, even though I don't ever ask anyone to do it. So, don't forget, if you want to join the WRC, they've got Discord, they've got Facebook. Just go hunting for them. Google them or something. Go crazy. You'll find them. They're not hard to find. I found them, and I'm a technophobe. I've got a couple more streams to do. I'm going to try and slip in on Saturday for the URL guys. And I suppose, as I said this week, it'll be the cam. They'll have it. And then after that, no more cam. No more cam, ladies and gentlemen. No more of this. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking part. Thank you. Do you want a hug? Come on, one last one. I've been handing them out. Come on, bring it in. Here we go. Oh, right. Tiru, peace and love. Peace and love.